real thing for us. It's just something for somebody else to gain, and we don't gain nothing from it. It's not a real platform that we could go on there and it champions us in a positive light. It just goes on there to give people views, and they benefit from the views, and it takes everything away from the person that's actually on there. So, I agree with you. Like 5 years later, is it ever too late to apologize? Not necessarily, but the level of disrespect regarding, Minister Farrakhan and how he was treated in all of this is completely classless, and the culture's not going for that at all. Like, get up out of here with that. And I don't support DJ Vlad. I say it straight up and down. I don't support him, and I hope nobody else from the culture goes on his show. I'm gonna just say it straight up. I don't even watch his show. I don't look at nothing. When after that situation, anytime DJ Vlad popped up on my Instagram or anything that I have going on, I put don't want to see. Take this out my algorithm or like completely. I don't want to support. I don't want to give this man a view. Nothing. Because what are you doing here? You're not even in the culture to help propel the culture. You're not even bringing no type of unity within the culture. You bringing people on your platform to talk about this person and that person. Like him to me, him and No Jumper. What's the dude?
Adam.
They basically the same to me, bro.
All feds. Everybody who sit on their couch, have a talk. Next couple of days, the feds is on you.
Mm-hmm.
We've been saying this shit for how long? And you goofy guys keep going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So do I need to blame DJ Vlad, or do I need to blame you goofy ass cats who? Because nobody's putting a gun to your head and say you need to go on DJ Vlad.
Fact.
You going on there willingly. So at one point I can't blame these suckers. I have to blame the niggas who's walking into the studio. If y'all stop walking in there, there's so many other people you could go on the platform and speak your piece, and not worried about an indictment afterwards.
And see, for y'all, I need y'all to understand, this is not about colorism, right? This is about the game of hip hop. So you have people in the game of hip hop who is not born into the culture that helps the culture grow, because every time they're around the culture, they're about positivity. It's about adding to the culture. Like, shout out to MC Search. Every time I've seen him in the culture of hip hop, he's always been trying to put somebody on, or get this person with that person. He's not, in my eyes, taken away from the culture.
He's been in the game for over 40 years. In his 40 years of being in the game, I ain't never seen him be a vampire. Eminem, I ain't never seen Eminem be a vampire. There's a bunch of people in the culture that we accept because they understand the culture. They're not coming over in the culture not having understanding. Eminem, MC Search, they grew up in the jump.
Yes.
So how you gonna disrespect something that you grew up in? So I respect those cats. So it's like you could come into the culture and give respect, even though you wasn't in the culture. You respect the people that's part of it. Vlad don't do that. But then at the same time, if y'all already know that, why y'all still going on his platform?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't blame Vlad after a while.
Mm-hmm. That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Because when we gonna start putting the light on these goofy ass cats who's going on there? Why are you on there? Ari Spears, you're goofy.
Mm-hmm.
You stay going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Tony Yayo goes on there, he don't placate with the games that DJ Vlad be doing. He's like, oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm on your show, you my mans and all, but we ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do that. Mm-hmm. And there's certain ways you could be on the platform and not incriminate yourself too.
Mm-hmm. But even Tony Yayo, who's somebody I also fuck with, there's other platforms, G.
That too.
Bootsy, there's other platforms, G. Michael John White, there's other platforms, G. Go on these other platforms.
When he tried to play, what's his face? Marlon Wayans, because he wanted to get paid. Mm-hmm. You wasn't trying to pay him, then you try to play him in the backside. Like, oh, come on, son.
All he had to do with that situation is don't pay him. Don't pay him. You don't have him on the show. It didn't work out. Move on.
But matter of fact, I heard Terry Crews about to start a podcast. Hop on his podcast.
For real. Real talk.
Why not?
Because at the end of the day, he's picking and choosing. So, and he had made a statement that when everything happened, he felt like he had friends that he had conversations with, and I feel like he's applying to, talking about Lord Jamar and Godfrey and so on and so, the other people that decided not to mess with him moving forward. He was like, I felt betrayed because they took our personal conversation and put it out there, but you just did the same thing with Marlon Wayne's.
It's cool when they do it. You know what I'm saying? It's always cool when they do it, but when somebody else do it to them, oh no. Oh, I'm gonna hit you with a copyright strike. Like, what? Like, yo, you tripping.
And I really applaud.
Nah, Rowan Jack, I just made that up. I don't know if Terry Crews making a podcast. I was just saying. He could, though. Just hop on his podcast if he do got one. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he is, but shout out to Terry Crews if you gonna make a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
But I applaud Lord Jamar because Lord Jamar, honestly, in my opinion, I mean, he was the DJ Vlad podcast because everything that he said on that podcast went viral at the time. And he was like, "Yo, I'm out. If you don't have it in you to apologize and to make the situation right, I'm out." And Godfrey was on the same type of time too. He was on the show. A lot of his funny clips went viral off of Vlad as well. And they was out, and they took their viewing power and started their own as well. So I respect that on a whole nother aspect because you're about to lose viewership on one end that was guaranteed, and now that you started your own thing, taking a risk. But because we are the source and because we are the seasoning, the people gonna follow anyway. So I applaud Lord Jamal for doing that. That was big time, man. So again, apology is an apology, but he didn't really give no real apology because he didn't own up to it. He put it on somebody else. He said, the reason why I said it because I basically got secondhand information from my camp. And my camp, I couldn't apologize because my camp has my best interests at heart. But you no longer have that camp, so now you come and apologize. And
well, how do we know your camp even said that? Just because you saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't believe nothing you say, because you waited 5 years to say it. If you waited a couple of months, maybe you would have had some validity. But the mere fact you waited 5 years, nothing you say now is credible. So I don't care if it was your camp that said this or this, that, and the third. You're the one that said it, though.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't hear nothing from your camp. We just heard you.
Right.
So you want to throw imaginary niggas under the bus.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. Because there's no...
It must be the school bus, the magic school bus. That's what it is.
There's no responsibility on it. So it's like, get out of here. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. This was a real big topic that just came out as well. Kanye West, he admits to being sexually abused by a cousin until he was 14 years old. There was a cousin that he had that Kanye was basically forced to give fellatio until he was 14 years old.